Hey y'all, I'm Alex and this is Susie.
Hi.
We're Soil Mesa, Georgia, and today we're back down at the farm. This is Susie's first time back down at the farm since the lockdown started a few months ago, so it's been awesome to have her back down here. And we're doing the intro after we finished our day because we didn't really know what we were going to get accomplished today and figured it was better to do it at the end. But we got a whole lot done today.
Cow who had just been born got separated from the herd because of the electric fence, and she was afraid and didn't know where to go. And anyway,
Yeah. Basically a scared mama cow had her calf on the other side of the electric fence, and she was afraid to come through even when we opened the gate. So we had to lay the fence down. It was, you'll see. And then we were doing a burn pile, so we got a little brush pile burned. We had little things like back behind me. I don't think we filmed that, but there's this T-post here. This fence was starting to fall in. The cows were trying to come over and eat this brush here, which I don't know why, but they thought that was better than everything they have in the pastures. Luckily, Susie saw that and I had an extra T-post. So we put that in, everything stabilized there. We filled in some of the ruts that I showed a few videos ago, filled those in with mulch, a little bit of it. We're gonna see if that works, then we'll do more and more over the months if it holds up. We patched a road with bricks and more gravel.
Yes,
and
had to go to Home Depot.
Yeah, we actually had to venture into town. And now we're about to go check on the apple trees too.
Yes.
Look at that newborn.
Hey Mama, hold on. All right, Alex, you have to go up that way.
No, don't go that way, girl. So a cow and her newborn calf are on the other side of the electric fence. So Susie and I just put down the electric fence so you could just walk over it, because this one doesn't like getting through. Like, she's so afraid of it, so trained to it so quickly that she didn't even like going through the gate. But now she's over here with her newborn. And now the newborn's over there. And the cow, her mama, is back in the brush over here, calling to her. So now there's the baby wandering back through. And I was trying to sneak up behind it and kind of flush it to get in, but she ran the other way. I didn't get quite around as much as I wanted to. So I'm trying to stand still, and the mom is calling. The calf's coming to her. Yep. Cow and calf are together. Still on the wrong side though. So I'm out of breath because I just ran through the pasture on the other side of the fence line. I'm trying to get them to go back through the brush over there and get to where we laid the fence down. There we go. There they are, and there's the fence on the ground. Just stay still now, let her walk. All right, a few more steps, just take 2 steps forward. Just cross the line. She's so afraid of it, even on the ground.
You can do this.
We can get her over, she won't cross back. There she goes. Oh, so close.
You gonna charge me?
Nah. Look, your baby gets across. There she goes. Come on, step over it. Step over it. God, you're afraid of it, aren't you? That's okay. No. Come on. Come a little bit closer, and we're gonna do, that's the open area she's gonna go. There you go. Good girl. Good girl.
All right, that way.
Yeah, now let's put the fence back up quickly.
Okay, this little baby is not listening to Mom. Okay, sorry I couldn't film that, but I was chasing after the baby who's not listening to the mom. He wouldn't go over the bridge. Finally, they are together. So now they just have to meet the herd. I don't think this baby's ever seen the herd yet. So new. All
right, there they are. They made it up the road. Susie got them over the creek. Well, I went and got the truck, and now they're rejoining the herd. They're kind of scattered around today. They're not actually grouped up too much. But they're back on the right side of the fence and the right side of the creek. So now we feel safer with them over here. We were afraid if they were over there with that little baby that they would have been susceptible to, and there's some more over here, susceptible to coyotes or wild dogs or anything.
Well, that and that little baby does not listen to the mama.
The mom we got him over the fence. The baby wouldn't cross the creek. And the mom was bawling, begging for it to come over, mooing like crazy. And Susie kept on trying to get him over. Finally they reunited, and the cow had to come back across the creek, like grab the calf, if you will, and then tug her back over. Get her to follow her. But the calf wouldn't come over on its own. All right, new fire's lit. See if it catches as fast as last time. This is 2 weeks old, like the last one. That's the easy stuff to catch. So I have some paper and some cardboard in there. Got our burn permit again. Hopefully after this we don't have to burn anymore. Start hauling it away again. Or ideally, we're gonna get the brush mulcher back here, forestry mulcher, and clear this whole fence line over here is our plan. All the way down. It's overgrown probably at least 20 feet on both sides. But today, much better than last time. I have Susie back. She's up there in her blue shirt bringing our pine branches down. Hopefully this stuff catches. Not just the needles on the top.
Okay, so Alex is putting some mulch. I think this cow thinks it's sweet feed. Oh no. Here come the rest. Alex, this is not good. They all think it's sweet feed. So as I was saying, this mulch is supposed to go into these big divots. They're getting really hard.
There's no food here, girl. No food.
It's getting really hard, and so we're gonna fill it up with mulch and then also some dirt. Just we only had room for the mulch. Oh, wow. All right, that is the bull that Alex is petting. You see his little mohawk? I don't know if everyone, wait, let me
He's
get,
a punk rocker.
yeah, let me get closer. See that mohawk right there that bull's got? Alex, you're gonna have an audience here. All right, so the plan is to have some mulch and then the dirt to fill in the divots, and also maybe drive another way so this can heal a little bit.
If we had a box blade on the back of the tractor, we could pull it through and smooth it, but we don't have one, so we're making do with what we have.
I think it'll work. Okay. Ooh, watch out behind you. It's gonna knock you over. Seriously, Alex, he looks like he's gonna knock you over.
It's not food, big boy.
Sweetie, you want me to keep filming or?
What do you want? Okay, don't spill on me.
Alex and I put down 6 bags of mulch, and he's just kind of spreading it out a little bit.
Yeah, we put most of it down here. So this, can you swing back over here, honey?
Yeah.
That was the heaviest spot in there, the deepest spot in there. So we got that first. And we knew we weren't going to have enough. We just want to kind of see how it does. And if it does well over the next couple of months, we'll keep kind of doing this. And we got the cheapest mulch they could have that was a no float. I don't think it's going to wash away because it's kind of on a ridge here. And there's enough stuff to stop it. And we'll drop rocks and gravel in, but this is too big to really, I tried raking it or shoveling it out and I couldn't do it. It was just too much, so.
And we had to do something because I felt like the tires were gonna get stuck.
Well, you can see behind you over here, show this. This is kind of how it was, but this is more spread out. It just with a little bit of rain, this ends up being huge puddles. And then it sits for a long time. It's just red clay underneath. So if we can get it built up a little bit, then the water will hopefully not settle here, but flow past. It's hard to tell maybe now because it's mostly dry, but this whole area, this is right into our road going down to the creek. This gets super mushy, maybe the word. It just puddles up really big, and you can see where the mud over here, where the tire tracks have pushed it over. Sorry, it's a little bit shaky. We didn't bring the gimbal out today, but it pushed all over. So we got a bunch of concrete blocks, and we got 30 of them. We're going to spread them through here to give a little bit of a lane to drive over. And we've done this in another area, and the idea is if you give something for the trucks and the tractor to roll over, then it doesn't mess with the mud and the water can run around it and get out. And we've had this little drainage area here where the water can go out. It might be a little bit too dark to see, but there's an area for runoff over there. So we're gonna let that stay open. So now we go over and we start unloading one at a time.
Okay, so we actually did this in another area at the farm, and it's held up pretty well. So we are hopeful that it'll do the same in this area, which is more of an issue, trying to pass here really quick and not have the trucks get stuck in the mud, which is always a fear.
And it doesn't have to be exact on how I'm doing it. I'm just kind of getting an idea of something to drive over.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was...
It should work. It should, just like the one we did before. So we'll show a quick video of that so you guys kind of see.
Traffic jam. Got backed up. Cars everywhere. Single file, ladies. Nope. You're stuck behind that one. You gotta go around. Thank you, girl. So, one little steer over there, bull calf over there. But you can't get through the barbed wire, girl. Boy, gotta go around, meet him at the fence, meet him at the gate. So we just put all these rocks in. Oops, sorry. Stepping over uneven ground here. So we put all these in. We're gonna have to probably get another 30 of them to make it double the width for each tire track, because each truck and tractor is a different width. But I think it's a lot better now. We got some gravel in there, just 2 bags of gravel to kind of fill in between the bricks. We want them not to be next to each other so that the water can flow through, because otherwise it'll just puddle up like a little pond in here, which is the opposite of what we want. But now, just by having these bricks, these concrete blocks in here, it's a lot better to get through. That ought to help. We'll find out, and if it's not as good as we want, we'll get some more. This is the area Susie was talking about. It's up by the main gate we come in, and we used to have a cattle gap here. There's a big hole and we filled it in. It just kept on sinking in. So every time it got wet and we drove trucks through, it would just get deeper and deeper and puddle up and get worse. So we got some big bricks in here, like 4-inch deep. Put 2 tracks of them and then filled it in with gravel. And this has been over a year and a half, because I think this is one of the first projects, maybe closer to 2 years. One of the first projects Susie did when we started dating over 2 years ago. And it's held up great. It's starting to sink in a little bit on the left side here, but it's still fine. I was here when it was raining hard this year, and it was not a problem at all. So we did a good job. We're hoping to basically recreate that with the other area we were showing.
Okay, so we have had a lot of work, a lot of chores. This is just a day trip for us, so we've got a lot done. And I don't know about you, but I'm exhausted.
It's been a long, hot day. It's in the upper 80s now. And we just watered the apple trees. It's been such a drought down here already. We got a sprinkling last night, but we had to put a few gallons on each tree. And Now I'm getting covered in gnats. So
It's
we're
time to go
gonna
home.
call it a day. Thanks for watching, y'all. Bye.
Bye.